Jonas.
Yeah, Aydan. Obviously, I know you guys don't live under a rock, so you probably heard by now the comments that the Miami quarterback said about we're confident we think we can move the ball on them. This late in the season, I know you don't need any extra motivation, but does it kind of fire you guys up, and does that kind of spread through the locker room? That kind of talk.
Well, just in the meeting with Coach Dorn, we just been talking about it's all about us. So we haven't been really looking at the media noise, and we just been focused on what we can do to be productive on the defensive side.
As a defender, though, now that you've heard it, in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, that's a challenge coming right directly at us.
I don't. It is a challenge, but I try to stay away from the media and not try to feed into any other hype. Just to, like I said, we just need to focus on what we can do and be productive on the defensive side.
Alec.
Yeah, and kind of in that same vein, I know it's a different year and there's different players, but as a defense, is there a sense of maybe a challenge or a sense of pride when you're facing a team that did put up a lot of yards and points against you last year to maybe this year try to kind of erase that and show more what you can do?
Well, this year it's a whole new defense, and we've shown that just on the field by how we've been playing. You see everybody flying to the ball, everybody's intense every play. So we just come out ready to play every game and just play hard. And that's been the main focus, if just your effort every single play.
David.
Hey, what's up, Aydan? I know he's not, on the field right now, but can you kind of talk about the impact of Cyrus Fagen, like just in the locker room and kind of him as a hype machine for the team right now?
Oh, I mean, y'all seen him at Boston College. Just even without Cyrus playing, he just brings so much energy to the field, and then that's just our main man. So we just know that he right there. Like he got us and we got him no matter what.
I heard that he's kind of like the DJ in the locker room. Like he gets the music going. Do you approve of his music choices?
Yeah, that boy from Florida, he got a good taste in music. You know what to play.
All right.
Jonas.
And you've worked your way into the starting lineup the last couple games. What's been working for you? Is it just confidence? Was it just a matter of getting more snaps? When you kind of turn the corner from being like a reserve to like now you're a starter at the cornerback position?
I wouldn't say I've been confident. It's just I don't think it had to do anything with that, because everybody in that corner room can play anytime, and it was just I just want to say it was next man up at the time, but everybody in that corner room has experience and has played, so it isn't about anything that somebody else has done. We're just next man up.
Alec.
Yeah, Tyler Van Dyke is obviously a very different quarterback from De'Aaron King. I just want to know, what have you guys kind of seen from him on tape that he does well, that he maybe does differently, that kind of has made this offense a little different under him as opposed to how it was with King?
Just that for the defense, we just have to be ready for the deep pass, and then he's an accurate thrower, so we just have to be ready for the shots, and we just got to just have an overall good defensive game up front with linebackers, especially with the secondary.
Jonas.
Yeah, you just mentioned be ready for the deep pass. Miami has explosive receivers. When you watch film, what do they do well? How do they find those creases, and what do you see from them that stands out, that jumps out?
All the Miami boys, they just real athletic, and they know the game of football. So us on the defense has to be technically sound and just play with technique throughout the whole game.
Patrick.
Aydan, a lot of people looked at last week's game as maybe a trap game, and you guys passed that test pretty well. And as you look at the rest of the schedule here and the standings in the ACC, I mean, there's potentially some big things ahead of you guys, maybe winning the whole conference, who knows, a playoff spot. I mean, has that sunk in yet? And how does that sit with the team?
Well, Coach Dorn just tells us we need to take a want to know mentality every single day. So practice be great that day. Next day, be great. When it comes to the game, be great. And then we just focusing on us. So then we're not worried about what's at the end of the road right now. We're worried about what's in front of us right now. So just taking a want to know mentality.
David,
With the success you guys get, it all of a sudden you kind of go from underdogs to favorite. And the more you win, the more that's going to happen. How do you kind of keep the chip on your shoulder despite, the narrative changing a bit?
I mean, we just play every game like everybody wants our best. So that keeps us motivated and hungry, just knowing that everybody wants to take a shot at us. So we just got to keep playing hard and with effort and with technique.
anybody else have anything for Aydan?